My question has to do with power.
Yes.
During Obasanjo's first time, there was a survey conducted to determine the sources of power in Nigeria. And I remember four sources were identified: thermal, hydro, wind, and solar.
Yes.
Three of them are in northern Nigeria.
Yes.
Thermal is in the southern part of the country.
Yes.
Arriving from that survey, about 10 thermal power stations were built. And my understanding is a fact that they will be sold, and the process, they were constructed at about $8 billion. With a value then after construction of about $3 billion. The process after selling will be used to construct Mambila and Zungeru.
Yes.
Zungeru is about 300 megawatts and Mambila is 30.
Okay. Okay.
All the thermal power plants have been completed.
Yes.
Zungeru is under construction, maybe about 90% completion.
Yes.
Mambila is yet to see a shovel.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be the biggest hydro power plant in Nigeria. The facts available to me is during construction, Mambila project will provide about 5,000 jobs during construction. We keep talking about social and economic development in northern Nigeria, which is not. Incidentally, I come from a region that composed of two functional industries out of 6 states, two. And Mambila happens to be, my region happens to be ground zero for Mambila. It has been on the drawing board since 1972. For one reason or the other, we couldn't do anything about it. The government, after spending $1 billion to construct 10 thermal power stations, Mambila requires less than $5.8 billion, of which the federal government is to give 15%. We couldn't do it, and we are complaining about economic development. Do you have an articulated plan about the realization of hydro, solar, and wind generated power stations, which to me is my interest because I am talking from the northern perspective. Thank you.
I'm very happy that you have raised this question. There are 5 problems with our power generation thing. And that is why anybody who studies us would immediately look at us and say, are these people, are they all right? How can you not be able to generate 35,000 megawatts easily when given all the sources that you have? The mistakes I identified in 2001, September, I was invited to the National Council of Power under President Obasanjo to advise them. Because I was just come from South Africa where I was advising energy companies as a lawyer. When I listened to the presentation, Agagu was minister at that time, and Dajuma Jugoje was minister of state, and Makoju was MD of NEPA, and so many of them like that. And I listened to them, and I said, I don't know many things, but one thing I know, that none of you in this room will have stable electricity in your lifetime. And there was an uproar. They were angry. Why? I said, because what you are doing is not power generation. What you are doing is procurement and award of contracts. Because you generate power. Well, let me give you a small example. If you have a factory, you have a mosque, and you have a house, and you bring an electrician to the 3 places, they will not give you the same drawing for electricity. This one is a factory. This one is a mosque. This one is a living house. In Nigeria, if you look at our National Integrated Power Project, it doesn't resemble the country. You are saying, for example, that you have an integrated power system where you take power from Egbe and give to somebody who is in Hong, in Adamawa. Does it make any sense to anybody? If you study physics, the travel rate of that power from Egbe, you've lost a lot. Second, your transmission cost must not be higher than your generation cost. So it's like you buy 2,000 naira diesel into your generator, but you need 40,000 naira wire to carry the power to your bedroom. And you need 80,000 naira cables to carry it to your refrigerator. It doesn't make any sense. So what I advise that they should do, this is what I'm going to do. You can build the National Integrated Power Project as emergency power, but you must build a system of concentric power generation so that for states that have gas, that's the thermal station is for them only. For those states that have hydro, you build hydro for them. Then for the rest of Nigeria, especially northern Nigeria, you divide the power into two. You do rural electrification. That one you can do with solar. My house is in Ondo, anybody can go there. I survive on solar. If you come to my house in Abuja, I survive on solar. So if you look at China, India, those who have succeeded, because their average consumption is 7.5 kilowatts down for rural electrification. You can do that by putting it on the roof of people's houses. And we have enough resources to be able to invite companies to come and teach our people how to do solar manufacturing. So that one you can do. For Mambila, we lack three things. You know, in the First Republic, there used to be this long-term planning. The First National Development Plan, Second National Development Plan, and when you come, it doesn't matter, and each region had their own regional development plan. So whether you agree with your party or I don't agree with your party, I am coming to implement that development plan. We have that problem, we don't follow it. Every project is a fancy project, a trophy for one person or the other. Secondly, we lack executive capacity. A lot of the work we are supposed to do in-house in government, in terms of design, in terms of initial planning, and they get the entire contract and give to a company. Then the worst part, the government lacks truth and lacks honor. So agreements are not complied with. So you call a company and say, we are doing a $5.7 billion project. We'll give you 15%. It will not survive 2 executive council meetings. The council that approves it, the next council is doing opposite of that. So because of that lack of executive capacity, we are not able to do long-term projects. That is why Sir Tafawa Balewa started Ajaokuta, and I'm still going to have to finish it for him. So, and let me tell you why that is the case. It's because of the nature of our politics. If you look at the movement of presidential candidates around the country now, you will hardly see around them a display of potential executive capacity. You will see politicians, donors, and all kinds of lobbyists following them around. And it's from this rank that they are going to constitute the cabinet. And the cabinet, the Federal Executive Council, is the replacement of what we used to have the entire cabinet in the parliamentary system. So what I'm going to do is to ensure that I isolate these projects, and when I start circulating my programs, you will see all of them. All these projects will be completed in one term. Why? Let me tell you why. And that is the mistake the government makes. A government must fulfill all its obligations within its own term. So if you start a project and your contribution to that project is $9 billion, you must find a secure way to contribute that money in the life of your administration, so that if there's a lead time delay or anything, such monies will be kept in a secure way by which the contractor is not worried. Because I've spent many years representing foreign contractors all over the world. And the few times I've come with companies to Nigeria, they have that problem of continuity and executive capacity. I will address all of those.
Thank you very much.